A few days ago, a friend told me about a game jam called Game Dev Knockout. What's interesting about this compared to other jams is that it's basically a tournament. There are at least 5 rounds, and in each one, people are eliminated. For each round, you get a task that's meant to challenge you in a certain aspect of game development. For the first task, we have to create a level in a unique location. The only thing required for gameplay is that we have a way to navigate the level. Since this task is focused around art, I decided to make a 3D game. This round lasts 2 weeks, so I figured I'd have time to pull off a low poly art style, but I don't make 3D games very often, and when I do, I usually have to refresh myself on how to use Blender. So on the first day, I watched some videos on making PS1 style models, and I also grabbed some general Blender advice from another developer. I wanted to make a game where you play as the Grim Reaper. For the location, I decided to go with a winter swamp. I drew up a simple map of the area, which included a small village, a graveyard, and 1 or more small islands. On the next day, I created a mock-up using simple shapes. Then I created the first island. For the textures, I used a mixture of CC0 images and photos I took myself. I scaled them down, made them seamless, and did general edits such as color correction. From there, I started to make a house. I also made a variant so that they wouldn't all look the same. On the third day, I added some snow particles. I also started working on a tree. I made the branches and leaves separate from the trunk so that I could easily create variations within Godot. I added some water around the island, which was made using a plane with a simple shader that I wrote. I'm not planning on adding any gameplay during this round, but if I were to, it would involve a lantern. This is, of course, inspired by the popular image of the Grim Reaper in a small boat carrying a scythe and a lantern. I created a simple model of a lantern in the style of an hourglass. I also drew a placeholder hand to hold it. Finally, for this day, I added some gravestones around the island. On the 4th day, I worked on the water stuff. To start, I made a simple boat and a dock to go with it. The boat has a highlight, and when you walk up to it, the boat rises out of the water. I've done boat movement before, so it wasn't hard to add that too. To finish off the day, I made some particles and models to block the player from going too far. I tried to make them in the style of mangroves. Later, I plan to make a swampy area that will feature a bunch of these mangrove trees. Well, that's all I have so far. I'll see you in the next update.